Well, last year, Andre Iguodala was the Finals MVP, as improbable as it was. Now, he's talking with reporters as they try and bounce back from a loss in Game 3 and get set for Game 4 in a court that Iguodala is very familiar with. Here he is meeting with the media.
Came out and did a great job of establishing themselves early, setting the tone, and kind of put us in panic mode. And you got to give them a lot of credit for having that energy and fighting for their lives.
It seemed like the main time that things went right for you guys was the beginning of the second quarter. You kind of downshifted the lineup, went a little bit smaller. What did you see that was different at the start of that second quarter, and what that you might be able to bring into Game 4?
Well, we got to have a sense of urgency, but with still being calm, still not being in panic mode. We've had times throughout the season, whether we're up or down, where we can kind of get panicked and get too loosey with the ball. They turn us over a bit, but at the same time, a lot of unforced errors, and then rebounding collectively. They killed us on the glass. We understand that that's a big key for us, and that's an area we got to do a better job at.
You mentioned the unforced errors. You have a very smart team, obviously. Do you think that sometimes works against you occasionally? Do you guys sometimes overthink it out there?
I would disagree.
Well, that's why.
But you're smart.
With one part, I won't say which part. No, I just think try to get it all back at one time. And sometimes you got to hit a bunch of singles to get runs in. You can't just look for home runs. And sometimes we go for home runs. And when you're trying to force home runs, it usually it bites you in the ass, and it can come back to haunt you. Taking a quick three, or shooting too quickly and early in the shot clock, not making the defense work. They get the rebound and they're off to the races. And I think that happened in the second half. We were trying to get it back all at once, and then that led to them getting easy transition baskets.
Andre, do you have any explanation for the blowouts? So big margins.
Yeah, one team is scoring a whole lot more than the other team. That seems to be the trend.
But it's the first time after so many years that we have so many of those.
Yeah.
Up to 30 points.
Teams have been really taking advantage of their home court these first 3 games, and for us being on the road, Game 4, we don't want that to be the case.
Andre, I just want to take you back a little bit, Ken, when you were traded here and the lengths that Bob Myers went to get you here. How privy were you to everything you had to move around to get here, and how much you mattered to him?
You have to ask Bob.
Well, I will. But
Bob always says he didn't have to come get me. I just had to convince them, and then once they were convinced, we kind of made it happen. I've been in the league for 8-9 years up to that point, so I kind of have been around for a while and kind of had a vision for myself and where I wanted to be, and this was the vision where we're at right now. So just trying to make the most of this other blessing.